Should go play in the snow? Where's the snow? Where's Sissy? Sissy! There she is. Oh, okay. Oh, there they are. Happy snow day! Happy Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I know a lot of folks are off today, and a lot of places are having big sales, even though we all know that is not what this day is about. It is about a great leader who was full of love and compassion and wanted equality for everyone, no matter who you are, where you come from, the color of your skin, your education, what you do for a living, your religion, all of that, who you love. He wanted us all to take care of each other just as Jesus taught us, and as we are to this day still supposed to do. And you might be thinking, that's an interesting background, a little different than what we've seen before, but I'm just about to show you a little bit of a before and then the after of this workshop that is my father's, that is basically where he would tinker with little things, such as he kind of started building a big railroad kind of a thing. It's in the room behind me. And he would paint the people and the animals and the trees and all that kind of stuff. Painted the landscape. I'll kind of give you a little shot of that. In his condition, that is probably never going to be completed by him, but hopefully someday we'll be able to probably sell that to someone who will appreciate it and can work on their children with it, or whatever, work with their children on it. Wow, that sounded weird for a second. But so yeah, let's take a look at what I came into a couple weeks ago. All right, well, so this is the area that I'm thinking about using for my workshop. Oh, there's a lot of things in here that can be put up and out of the way. This whole table here, so I think I'm gonna, so things like guns, motorcycle helmets, different things I can box up. I'd like to be able to use this countertop. Look, there's even music, and I think she said there was a heater out here, so I mean, there's some great little tools that would be great for helping me with things, but there's a lot of things that gotta get put away. So I guess we'll bring out the boxes. All right, and here is pretty much the after. I brought this little rug in they had in another shed to try and keep the floor warm for the dogs. They can also, at least one of them can pop up there. They're checking it out with me. It is very cold out here right now, as we are in a winter storm, but I am bringing out, this is part of my latest thrift haul, but you can see I cleared off the tables, tried to organize. I took everything that was hunting and mostly fishing. There's a few stuff still there related and stuck under the train track area for now. And then this is kind of more where I'm going to have my work area. It's all my paints and all that kind of stuff. So hoping to do some crafts. And then here's the boxes that I brought in. These are all my craft supplies, so to speak. Not this guy, but so I have them all divided up. I have glass and wood and cloth back there, a great big garbage pail, metals, can't remember what else I got, but oh, baskets and boxes and stuff. Got this heater going, which is nice, trying to make it nice and warm for the dogs down here. He doesn't put out a whole lot of heat, but it's better than nothing. And then this guy's a little workhorse. I've taken that into the RV. And then over here is my, oh hi, my beautiful girl sitting on the chair going, hey Mom, hi. And this is greeneries and that kinds of stuff. I think this will be a nice area for me to do crafts and work, and I'm actually planning on today, I'm going to actually bring out and work on my latest thrifting that I did last week. Not a whole lot. Money's a little tight right now, so I'm having to be very particular. I'm going to try to thrift every week, and my goal is not to spend more than $25 a week. The sales I just made last week that I'm going to ship out tomorrow, I totally forgot today was a holiday, are, I'm thinking it's going to be after all the fees and everything about $60. So that's great because I can put some away. I got to buy a few grocery items. So, you know, probably 10 of that is going to go for that. And then I'm going to try and save as much as I can so that I can pay my storage unit. Have less than a month for that. It's due on the 8th. So yeah, I'm just going to keep working it, and the more things I can get that I can get listed and sold, then that money, it just, at this point, what I'm really trying to do is just grow my business. So really, I would really invite you to go over to Cathie's Curations and take a look, because I do have everything really reasonably priced. For the month of January, all of my, anything kind of ceramic, pottery type stuff is 50%, and that's some stuff that I did sell this week. In fact, someone got a really steal of a deal on a beautiful vase that I'll show you tomorrow when I go, and we'll go out to the storage unit. I couldn't get in the other day because the lock was frozen, and so I'm going to bring a lighter with me or something that I can get it thawed so I can get in there and get that. And yeah, so now let's go get my stuff so I can work on my Cathie's Curation thrift haul. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. Good, gosh, what day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm getting ready to take the dogs out. They're going nutty. Yep, got to go to the storage unit. I'm going to bring a little torch thing to see if I can defrost my lock that I wasn't able to do last week, and get the things that I've sold. I'm going to grab some boxes and some packing materials. One of the things I sold is very fragile. So we're going to do that. We got to run over to Walmart and pick up some prescriptions and a couple grocery items. And then hopefully I'll get back out to the shed. I had showed you yesterday, my things. And just as I was starting to set things up to take pictures and do my thrift haul for Cathie's Curations, my sweet youngest brother called, and we talked for about an hour, and then I was like, it was dinner time, and so I'm like, I'll just do it tomorrow or Wednesday. It doesn't really matter. I'm on my own schedule right now. So let's get going so these crazy dogs will quit whining. All right. Okay. All right. It's been so fun to be watching my other favorite YouTubers around the country experiencing this crazy weather. And I'm meaning, like, I watch a beautiful Christ-following family that is in Mississippi, and another gal who, I think she's also in Mississippi too. But even people in Vegas are complaining about the cold. Now, obviously, they're not in the negatives like we've been getting. And, you know, our high has been like 17 degrees. And it's really strange because, like I had said, I think in a last week video, I don't know if I cut it out or not, but this was not, you know, how I grew up. I mean, this kind of weather, if we got it this cold, it was for a couple days, and then it thawed. So to be having this cold weather, and I'm sure others, like again, this family in Mississippi, you know, they're putting their hand out the window touching snow. The kids probably for the first time. I have little kids, and you know, just are like, but thankfully they have a nice warm cozy home with a wood stove and everything, so they are great. While I'm driving, I'm going to do my first stop at the Wally World, simply because I'm just going to let the car warm up and the dogs warm up and everything. So we're going to do that errand first, and then, and I'm also, well, since I'm going that direction, I'm going to run into the OMAC Senior Center really quickly. I don't really have any money on me today, just a couple dollars. Excuse me. Whee! And thank God for snow tires. And I'm actually going to get me a new hat. I mean, I love my Seahawks hat and my other hat. I love the green color of it. Unfortunately, when I was trying to open the lock on my storage unit the other day, I didn't have any defrost spray or anything like that. So the only thing I had in my car was some liquid wrench that I tried to smell. You know where I'm going. I tried to spray, and it, unfortunately, it got on these gloves, so they stink. Might even pick up a pair of gloves. They're usually around 25 cents, 50 cents, something like that. So maybe I'll get, these are like extra nice and good for warm. But anyway, my green hat and this and the fleece jacket I was wearing all got it on it. So they all stink. So they all need to get washed. So I'm going to run in there real quick like and see what's going on here. It is a little after noon, so I do have until about 2:30 that I want to get back here. So I'm going to run in there real quick and just grab a new hat and possibly some gloves, just so I can wash what I got. And, you know, I love my Seahawks, but this guy, I love him, but he's just a little tight. And so it constantly is pulling up over my ears. And that's why I have all my hair kind of pulled forward, trying to stay warm. It's gonna look, but I can't. Try to see my car. I drive a 1999 Ford Escort, sporty little guy. This is I'm in my transitional life, and so this is part of my transition. Gave up my 2006 Lincoln, I can't even think what it is right now, but a truck, which I absolutely love, but it is a gas hog. So since I'm starting afresh in a new life where I'm kind of starting over from the very beginning, and when I was talking to my sweet, sweet little brother yesterday, he is a pastor, a campus pastor, so he works with college students, has a beautiful young family. He was born when I was 15, so there's a bit of an age difference, but he's a sweetheart, and he called me yesterday just to see how I'm doing. He's really probably the only family member that ever checks in on me, and that's okay. We kind of talked about that, and the truth is, you know, family can be tough sometimes, but you know, it's okay. So let's see, I'm looking, it is packed today. I guess everybody gets in here on the day. I could park right here if I could. I don't feel like, you know what, I'll just pull up in their they have a little parking area here. I'm not going to be more than a couple minutes. Like I said, I don't have much in the way of money on me, just a couple bucks. So I'm going to run in there real quick, and of course I'll probably see something amazing that I just really want to buy, that I won't be able to. But anyway, I am going to do that, and take those stinky gloves off. And I like to, let's see, push and pull Hello, big face. Oops, I'm going to keep my car going just because I have the dogs in here and I want to keep it going, and then I'll just lock it on my way out. And I'm not going to take my whole purse. I'm just going to grab this. And actually, before I go in, let's just see how much I have, just in case I do find something fantastic. But I know it's not much. I have a few. I got a little bit of change, but oh my gosh, you guys, I think I have $1. And yeah, probably 50-60 cents. So we're just gonna run in, hopefully get a hat and some gloves, or maybe just a hat, and then we'll be right back. I'm honestly thinking about offering to volunteer here. Hello. Come by. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, look, somebody's got plants. Those are nice. Those are. Let's see. Okay. Oh, those are real. Listen to that, darling. Okay. Oh, that's cute. This one, I'm just going to take a look at that. Oh my gosh, those are such cute cloches. Oh my gosh, those are perfect. I'd have to. Okay, let's go see what we got back in. Hats and gloves. I'll take this guy. That's a 50 cents. Let's see what we got. Whoopsie.
Ew, I don't want to find any.
It's cute. Cute. All of these. Oh, look at those. Oh, there's nice thick ones. Look at that one. All right. That's kind of. Let's see what else they got. Melina. All right. Oh, muffs. Look at those too. Oh, this one's cute. CC. Huh. Should I just get this for winter? Kind of like that one. Okay.
Hey, I know Cat.
They didn't have any gloves, but they did have this hat. Now, I'm not a fan of the logo. Obviously, this is a giveaway. It's thicker than what I'm wearing right now. And because it still has the tag, I'm pretty sure nobody probably got it as a giveaway and just immediately donated it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and stick the Melina in the back. There we go. Oh, yeah. This feels so much better. Nice and warm all the way down to my ears. And the other thing I did get, so spent $1.50, actually $1.63, was this, which I do believe is for my microwave. I had bought one, I broke one. It had gotten stuff stuck to it, and when I went to lift out my cup, it came with and just on the floor. So I bought one, but it was one that had like the 3 little knobby things here. Well, mine doesn't work that way. Mine actually has the outer track thing, 3 arms, and then it's flat here. So I think I got the right one finally, because that other one's always tipping around. So good investment there. All right. So let's go to Wally World. All right. That was an expensive trip. I'm really tight on money, and especially for food. So I'm having to buy things that are maybe less quality, not as nutritious for me. So the one thing I have been doing, and I just ran out, so I had to get some more, and it was half of the bill of $40, but was the Smarter Greens. And sometimes this is just my breakfast. I'll do this, and you know, it's got so many good things in it. I'm not sponsored by this, but it's got 125 million probiotic CFUs, 10 key enzymes, added organic fiber, vitamins A, C, and E, plus zinc oxidants, no added sugar, and enhanced absorption, plus all of this going on. So it's worth it to me. This lasts for quite a while. A piece of ice just. And then the other thing I've been doing, which I really think is helping, is I drink this every day with water, is the emergency. And you know, it's also an antioxidant. It's got B vitamins and electrolytes. The one thing I was not able to afford today, but hopefully in a couple days, I've also been doing a B complex, and you take 2 a day. So I've always takes 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Unfortunately, I think I have a couple more days, so I should get paid by eBay for my most recent sales here in the next day or two, and then I'll come and get that. So I shouldn't run out of that, but that is how I am helping myself stay healthy, as I'm having to eat cheaper, less quality foods that I can sort of afford right now. But it's time to get out of this parking lot and head on over to the storage unit. All right, while I'm driving, we'll do a little car chat. I had to take my hat off because my hair got a little sweaty on top. It was nice and toasty warm in the Walmart. Yeah. So while I'm driving, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the conversation that I had with my brother yesterday. For anyone who doesn't know, he is technically my half-brother. He is from my mom's second marriage, so we have a different father, same mom. But again, I was 15 when he was born. He has a brother also from that same relationship where we do, who's 7 years old when he was born. So I don't have as close a relationship with that brother. I never have. You know, he's always been, I mean, he was the golden child from my mom's second marriage, you know, the child that came from, you know, the union that worked, right, that lasted, that was right. Grew up a lot that way. But my youngest brother and I are very close. I helped raise him. I absolutely adore him. And his 3 children. He's got 2 boys and a girl and a lovely wife. But that was part of the conversation after I bawled about being in the situation I'm in, and realizing that that is not at all what God wanted me to do. So I tried to change my tone and go back to being thankful and expectant for good things to come. But you know, our family is interesting and divided, and even my older brother and sister that have the same mom and dad as I do, and that's where I'm right now, where my dad lives, are divided within the family, and we're not, and it's really hard, and it's been hard for Jeff, my youngest brother, to try to build relationships. I mean, my oldest brother is like 21 years older than him, so definitely in a different season of life, and he's changed a lot from when he was younger. So it makes it hard for all of us really to have a relationship with him. So I'm going to roll the windows up, guys, on the freeway. And, you know, I said something to him that may have hurt his feelings. I hope not. But the truth is, aside from us all being born from the same mother in a 21-year span, you know, we're very different. We have some similarities and a lot of things are just very different. And the truth is, out in the world, out in the wild, if we met, I think, each other as not family members, you know, would we have a relationship with them? Would we find things in common? And I'm gonna guess no. You know, that's just the reality of it. You know, we were not raised the same. And by that, I mean that my older brother and sister and I were from my mom's first marriage. And though the man she married adopted us, which I think was very wrong, they took us older three completely away from half of our family. And for that, I have forgiven, you know, my mom's in heaven now, and I have forgiven them all, because it was my biological father's choice as much as my mother's. They're all forgiven in my heart, and I can move forward. But it's caused a lot of trauma in my life, and that was one of the things we were talking about. And is I struggle. I struggle with loving myself. I struggle with self-control, and that is the thing that you know, we were talking about, that God's really working on me, that I keep hearing over and over, is that's what I need to work on, is self-control. And it has manifested a lack of self-control in the relationships I've been in, and giving up my all to someone who was happy to take it but didn't have much to give back, including my husband. And so that is a sin I will never do again. I've repented of that sin. I've been forgiven of my past relationships, and that is part of my growth moving forward. The other thing is overeating. Now, I come from, you know, a hearty stock, and, you know, everybody's kind of gotten chubby as they've gotten older. I've always been a little chubby. I look a lot like my dad's side of the family, and I think that was also a hard thing, you know, for the adopted father. You know, he just never did treat us the same as his biological children. He still doesn't, even though he thinks he did. And certainly with our children, my oldest brother and I have children. My sister never had children, nor did my younger brother that has a different father. They chose not to. And, you know, and they've had a very different life. You know, they travel and they have expendable cash and things. Today is the day to start afresh. We have a new day. We have my morning prayer, the Grace for Purpose prayers, was about being confident in God. And when they said that, I just prayed that over and over. And I am confident in God. I am confident that He is working for my good, and that good things are coming. That great job I need is coming. My beautiful home, growth in my business, and a godly husband. Those are the 4 areas of my life that I need to improve. And I am confident that our Lord has my back. And I just have to stay strong. I have to keep doing what I'm doing to best I can. So I encourage you today to be confident. Be confident in the Lord. And do something important today, big or small, that you can feel good about. Now, I'm going to get these pups out for a run in the icy, freezy cold. Go wait. Gotta get your leash. Wait. Gotta unleash it. He's gonna run. We got a runner. Wait, honey. I gotta undo you so you can run. Oh, there you go. There's fresh feet. Oh, another dog has been here recently.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. Only this matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through. So close your eyes. Do you feel the same?
start back again. Unfortunately, I tried to heat it with a lighter and that didn't work. So we're gonna try this spray. Oh God, how does it work? Does it go in the lock? There we go. All right. In my pocket. Oh, let's pray it works, people, because I got things I gotta get mailed. Okay. Oh, little wet pants. Good night. Oh, there's my girl. You gonna come in and dry off too? Oh, I'm gonna put on my cozies that my sissy bought me for Christmas. Oh, my feet are freezing. Take into the stocking you go. Oh, goodness. Oh. And we go. There we go. And then put on our fussy pants. I practically live in these right now. So when I'm not going somewhere, these little suckers keep my legs warm. Sometimes too warm, and that's funny because I can just like pull them up. But yeah, I have definitely got to clean this bed, the dog bed. Oh, so hairy. Grab a couple more towels to stick down so they're not making a mess. Alrighty, time to warm up. I got myself some yummy coffee, some chicken and rice vegetable soup I made, some yummy French bread. I got a big, huge loaf for $1 yesterday, so I'll be eating that throughout the week. And these wet pups, which they both got a good toweling off. Did you get a toweling off? Yeah, it's very wet, Mommy, but I'm better now. Yes, they were wet. This one's still wet. She takes a while. Gonna watch one of my favorite thrifters and enjoy the rest of my evening. Cozy fire going. And look at this girl. She was out playing in the snow. And this dude's just enjoying his phone. They like to hang out with Mommy. And we're getting the 2 things we sold packed up. I got a girl kissing on my ears. And it is a beautiful frosted glass bowl with filigree. Look at the little, isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? This is gonna get wrapped in bubble wrap. Of course, I got my thank you card. And then my other one, and so these, this is on the 50% off sale right now. This is a beautiful vintage Maddox of California, Los Angeles. Number 1024. This is California pottery. It's gorgeous. It does have a little bit of water. I cleaned it as best that I could. Somebody else might have some tips or tricks, whoever bought it. So we're gonna get these 2 guys wrapped up, and this one, send that sucker on down the road. And there she is, perfectly ready to go. And I like to stick it. These boxes I get at Walmart have this from and to, which is so annoying. So I always try to just cover that part up. So, and it is on its way. And that, my friends, is going to end this week's vlog. I hope that you found it interesting, uplifting, inspiring, and encouraging, because that is my goal. And just remember, as you go about your day, keep looking up.